Hey guys, it's Junior. Welcome back to our park tour. Super excited about this today. Today we're doing an updated park tour since my last park tour was either in 2019 or 2018. So we need to update it. So this is the park tour for 2020 for the first month of 2020. Super excited about this. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. So we're going to cover a few things. We're going to cover all the dragons I've collected, go around my park, and go into my rift. So let's get started. Also, we're just going to ignore the event area since it's like the first month, and this thing isn't here by the first month, but whatever, it's here. So this thing is not supposed to be in my park right now, so we're just gonna pretend it's not there. Okay, so first thing on our first island is a spooky theme island with Gaia maxed out. That's right, we got Gaia maxed out. That is awesome, with 25% off time for like eggs in a nursery, so that's pretty good. And we got an extra nursery slot, so that gives us 6 nursery slots, so that's pretty cool. And we also have the Coliseum on this island, one special habitat for showing off dragons. So if we do a breeding video, we show off the dragon in this habitat, which is pretty awesome. Usually we show off the dragon in this habitat, unless I forget to do so. That way you guys can see everything, or mostly you can just see focus on the dragon itself. But sometimes I move it onto its own habitat, or a special habitat for its kind, depending on the situation. But besides that though, we got some cool dragons. We got some Quicksilver Coral, a few other cool ones like River, and we also got some more cool dragons like an Elder Water, and we got some other ones, which I'm not gonna like go over each dragon because that would take a lot of time. But you guys can pretty much see what dragons I have by just clicking on the habitat. And also I have some like glitched out statues since the Pole Plaza glitch, where you were able to place stuff on the Pole Plaza like it would float in midair. Then Dragonvale went into the game and said, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. So they moved everything from the Pole Plaza over here. So I left it that way ever since. So if you guys are wondering what that was, it was from a glitch from the Pole Plaza. We also have a maxed out breeding cave. So it's the Epic Breeding Sanctuary, the second upgrade to the Epic Breeding Island, which is pretty much the highest version you get. You can't get any better than this. So yeah. We also have the Coral Breeding Cave, but everyone's got that. So next thing we have is the Dragonarium. I am working on my Dragonarium to get breathing red fire again. There's a way to get the breathing blue fire and purple fire and all the fires, but that requires a lot of collecting. To get red fire, you just need to get all the dragons in the game. If you get all the dragons in the game, you get red fire. If you get all the twins in the game, you get blue fire. If you get all the epic dragons in the game, not epic, if you get all the rift dragons in the game, you get purple fire. And if you collect all 3 types, twins, rift, and normal, you'll get fire of purple, red, and blue. Now, I've seen a picture of it, but I'm not 100% sure it's up to date. But if it is still out there, let me know in the comments. Also, we have all the decorations. I am still working on getting 3 pedestals, and I'm missing like a few dragons. It's not like that many. It's 1, 2. Well, maybe it's a few. It's like 7 or something like that. So I'm not gonna count right now, but it's a few. We're at 554, and it's a total of 561. So we're really close to completing it. We're missing like 1 pedestal. And if you guys are wondering what that pedestal is, I'm only missing the Vibe Dragons pedestal. It should be around here somewhere. It is an enhanced. Yeah, there it is. It's like the first one up there. I don't know how I didn't see that. It's like the first one I'm missing. Then what I'm missing for dragons is pretty simple. I am missing a few Apocalypse dragons since the spooky event of 2019. I think it was 2019. Yeah, it was 2019. I'm also missing a few like enhanced dragons, like 1, 2. I think it's just 2 in here, right? And then I'm also missing a few others in here. Yeah, some moon and ornamental dragons, which I'm not too worried about. You can see the first moon dragon's the one we talked about earlier, Vibe. And I'm also missing those ornamental dragons, what I am still working on. We are going to get the new dragon soon. There is going to be a video coming out getting on this dragon. So this dragon will be getting in a video coming up soon. So be excited for that. That's going to be awesome. I don't know if the video is going to come out before this video or after. We'll see. I'm not too worried about that right now. But let's focus on the park tour. Now that I've showed you the first island and the breeding caves, let's go on to our second island. Our second island has a nice little plant theme. It's got like that overgrown kind of theme. We also have the enchanted breeding cave, which is the second upgrade to the normal breeding cave, which is pretty awesome. We also have the Dragon Sire gifting tree. So that's pretty cool. I can send 6 gifts to my gems. Not 6 gifts to my gems. That doesn't make sense. I can send 6 gems to each of my friends. So I have 6 friends. I can send 6 gems to each one of them. Or not like send 6 gems. I can just have 6 in total. I can send 1 to each. Whatever. That sounds way too complex if we're trying to explain it. Now we have the Dragon Sire Bush, which sends an extra gem to a friend, which is pretty awesome. So instead of getting 1, they would get 2, and it actually piles on, which is really cool about it, because if you use it, you can actually pile up to 100 gems with it, which is pretty awesome. I had a picture of that at one point, but I can't find it. We also have Kairos maxed out. That's right, we got maxed out Kairos and Gaia. So that's pretty awesome. Both of them are maxed out. We also have maxed out Gemstone Islands, so that is nice. So that actually does help me out when I'm trying to collect gems. We also have a few cool dragons in our metal habitats, which is pretty nice. I also like the theme going on with this plant statue. I'm calling it a plant statue because he's got a plant dragon, so that looks awesome. And all my statues are platinum, so if you guys are wondering what versions of the statues are, they're the last version you get, so all my statues on this island are maxed out. Now, for our next island, we have our big version of the Lost Island. I don't know, it's the expanded Lost Island. Yeah, that's the name of it, if I'm not mistaken. On our Lost Island expanded, we have a goodies sugar shack, which allows me to send food to people. We also have an item that removes the color from the game. I don't usually use this because I don't like removing the color from the game. I don't like it. It is a cool idea. It is a cool idea, but I'm not going to do it for today. We got to keep the color going on. We also have the Relic and Monument of the Epics, which allow my Epics to actually go to level 20, because you do need both of these in order to get your Epics to level 20, so that's pretty cool. We also have both, well, that's not what I was saying. I was saying the wrong thing. Let me say that again. We do have the Wishing Well, which is just an in-game item decoration, but when you get 100 days, or after 100 days, you get a free wish, which you can wish for anything in the game besides legendary dragons and a few other things. Now, we actually do have two goodies greenhouses, because I do need both of them, because if you do not have both of them, you need to get them, because they are 35 gems, and they give you so much food every day, which is every 24 hours you get free food, which is really awesome. We also have the spell form piece area, which I'm not too worried about. And then we got goodies treatery, right? Yeah, treatery, which allows me to send food to my friends. So I pretty much have all the things to send to my friends, but this big account is only for members. So if you guys want to add me as a friend on the big account, there is a join button down below, or there'll be a link in the description, and then the link will say become a member and get cool perks. If you guys want to join, you can, and if you do, you become a Diamond Dragon member, you get me as a friend in Dragonvale on my big account. The small account's free to everyone because it's a small account. But the big account I have to limit to people because of certain reasons, due to a lot of reasons. I'm not going to explain everything because that would take way too long. But we also have some monolith dragons. We have nothing in this cold habitat. We got some other earth habitats. We got some air. We just got a bunch of extra habitats I don't usually use. Now, that is a light theme, but it has like random habitats on it, so just ignore that. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my Lost Island. My Lost Island, pretty simple, I showed you. It looks nice. Okay, now for one of my favorites. I got like a light and dark kind of theme right here. I wish they had a light and dark theme island, but they don't. And these are the dragons I have in it. I'm not going to explain all of them because it would take too long to explain all the dragons in it. But you guys get the idea. I do like the theme with light and dark I'm trying to do. I wish they had a light and dark theme though. That'd be kind of awesome. Now here is one of my awesome islands. This used to be an all gemstone theme island, but I never got to finish it. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We got a few gemstones on it since there's the special gemstones. I should have all of them of each kind, no matter what, because I do have every dragon in that category. We also have our Star Wars dragon over here. It is called, I'm just going to call it Star Wars, not by its official name, because if you do not know, Star Wars dragon was released on May the 4th, so that's like May the 4th be with you or something like that. So it was released on the same day as the reference. So that's pretty cool. We got our Solar Flare Dragons. We got the first one I ever got. And then we got the second one, which I asked the community which they wanted to name it, or what they wanted to name it. Now, we got another cool island. This is my most favorite island. Everyone asks me, G-Man, where do you store all your gemstone dragons? Well, I store most of them in the hibernation cave. But what I'm most proud of is having 45 topaz dragons. If you guys don't know, I have a lot of topaz dragons, and I love them a lot because they are the easiest gemstone to breed. So if you don't know that, you should probably breed them. If you're wondering on how to breed them, it's Firefly and Cactus. Just make sure both of your dragons are level 11 and above, so you have the best odds of breeding them. But yeah, I have a bunch of topaz dragons, as you can see, 45 of them. I feel very proud of having all of them, and it took a lot of time to get them. Now, I do need to get rid of this habitat because they have 2 rubies in them. Besides that, though, I'll work on that later. Now, we do have another island. This is the 28th island I just got recently. It does not have a theme. I am going to be adding a theme later this week, so that would be cool. And it's supposed to get its own video, but I never did that. I'm working on that. Don't worry. You might see a video on that coming out soon. But we actually have some empty habitats, which we're not going to really cover. But yeah. Also, if you're wondering what theme it will get a Winter Wonderland theme. So if you're wondering what it's going to be Winter Wonderland. Now, this is my decoration island. I usually keep 2 islands. 1 island for decorations and 1 island for pedestals. That way I don't take up unnecessary space. Like, you don't want to have a bunch of random habitats, or not a bunch of random habitats. You don't want to have a bunch of random pedestals and a bunch of random decorations just laying around your park, right? Yeah, that's why you dedicate a whole island to them. So I have a whole dedicated island for my decorations, which is going to make life so much easier to store stuff, because your storage tower does not store anything near close to this. Okay, then we also got my Eerie theme. I think it's called Eerie Theme Island, right? I don't know. I gotta double check into that. But this one's pretty cool. It's got the legendary Dragonvale not maxed out because he is useless. You might be wondering, well, G-Man, why is he useless? Well, you have to pay to activate his ability. So you have to literally pay him to activate it, which makes no sense. His ability is broken, which is basically, it's not broken. It's just cool. More cool than anything else. Which allows you to collect everything in your game, which I'll use as an example today. So if I was to activate him, it collects everything in my game for me, which is nice. The only problem is you have to pay 1,000 in order to activate him. And if you could ever get the currency for Life of You or Life for Me, you can get it fast. The only problem is getting 1,000 of this currency is insane. It takes too much time, and that's why you should just focus on the currency you get to upgrading him, and then you just max out. But he is useless, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. We got some cool little habitats on here with some cool looking dragons. We got some butterfly dragons, and we got some cool Olympus dragons, some cool plant dragons, and some ghostly dragons. And this is my next island. This is actually a cool little ice theme with all the pedestals I've collected in the game. This is like one of the 2 pedestal islands I have, so you can see there's some really cool stuff in here. Just a bunch of random dragon eggs. I love some of the dragon eggs in here because there's some super rare ones. If you can't tell, I have one of the rarest pedestals in the game. It's super rare because I'll tell you why in just a second. So this pedestal right here is the only one of its kind. Well, not like the only one of its kind, but in my game it's the only one of its kind. Because you don't know, Sumi Dragon's pedestal, or a Sumi Dragon in general, was just plant, earth, fire, air. But then it gained the surface element and it gained a new pedestal design. So if you have a Sumi plant pedestal, you have one of the rarest items in the game because you cannot buy this anywhere and you cannot get this anywhere. The only way you can get it was originally having it the first time without moving it. And then if you get the new one or move it, you get this, which is okay. I like this one better than the new one, in my opinion. Just my opinion, because this one looks super unique now. It's like super special, which is awesome. Now we also got another spooky theme with some pretty cool dragons, such as some Fury Dragons. I love the Fury Dragon. It was one of the dragons we got to vote in the community. The community made this dragon. Dragonvale was like this, or Blackfoot Studios was like this. They said, you know what we need to do? We need to make a poll on the poll plaza and say, what dragon would you like to see? What element would you like to see? What design would you like to see? And we got to answer all those questions as a community, and we got our own custom dragon, which was really awesome, which I'm very happy for. Smart move by Dragonvale and Blackfoot Studios. And rest in peace, Blackfoot Studios. Okay, because they closed down. I just want to say that real quick. Okay, besides that, though, you have 2 gargantuan islands with a bunch of dragons on them. I'm not going to go for everything on this island because I have to tap on a lot of habitats, but you can pretty much guess what's on these habitats. There's a lot of dragons. Now, this is the next part I'm favoriting, one of my favorite islands for, because it's not like the dragons I care about on this island. The best part I care about is for this. If you guys don't know, I made a gold farm. And the only way to make a gold farm in the game is by having satin dragons, because satin dragons with their boosters can produce over 1,000 gold. So you gain the fire booster, plant booster, earth booster, lightning booster, and you place all those boosters next to your satin dragon. It will produce 1,900. It will produce 1,091 gold a minute. And then if you get in this habitat right here, and you get a bunch of them, then you do that, and you get the upgraded version, you get a bunch of them. You can pretty much make a gold farm. That's really easy. These guys are really easy to breed. You can get them easily, get the boosters easily, and make a gold farm. Now, there is a more challenging gold farm you can make, but I don't recommend it because the dragon is 5 elements, but it does produce a lot more gold by 200 plus, but I don't think it's worth on trying to get. Don't worry about that. But this is my 2 gargantuans. As you can tell, it looks pretty nice. Now, we do have a few other islands. We got this nice little cool little moon theme with some cool dragons. We got some like cool little dragons over here. We got Sunscorch. We got some awesome little... Oh, yeah, Evolution Dragon. No, these are enhanced dragons, not Evolution Dragons. We got an Aura Dragon. We got some of those special plant dragons that are like Evolution Dragons that for vegetables. So that's pretty cool. Don't think any of them were a fruit, technically speaking. This is one of my other proud islands I love designing. This is a nice little ice theme with some cool dragons on it. I'm not going to go through all the dragons because this video is already past like 14 minutes. So I'm pretty much just not going to go over it that much because I don't want to. That would take a lot of time. We got some more epic theme islands. We got my nice little plant farm island, which is actually a Winter Wonderland theme, which is pretty awesome. So if you guys are like Winter Wonder theme, this is my Winter Wonderland theme. I'm going to do another one on the other island I talked about earlier. We got an Egyptian theme island. That's pretty cool. Just some random stuff on it. We got Timida and Bahamut. Don't worry. We got both of them. We got to have both of the mythic dragons. I think Timida is right here. Where's Bahamut at? I know I placed Bahamut on one of these islands somewhere. Did he place them in another island? No, I know I placed Bahamut somewhere. I'll find them later. I'm not too worried about that. And then we also have some other cool stuff on lava theme. We also have the Fountain of Youth and all that good stuff. And then we have more epic island themes. We have a cooler rainbow theme. Wow, I'm gonna have to like, oof. There's so much stuff to cover. Okay, and also there's this metal theme, which doesn't have that much crazy on it. I'm gonna be completely honest. The only thing cool here is Nightmare. And this is my second pedestal island. Because if you guys don't know, there's a lot of pedestals in the game, so I had to make a second pedestal island, and here we go. Here's the second one. That is pretty awesome. We also have this nice little earth theme, which is pretty cool. And we also have, which I already talked about. And this is just a random island. I do get questions sometimes like, gee man, what's that island with a bunch of plant decorations on it? Well, you see folks, there's a lot of plant decorations in the game. I just need to throw them all on one island. So technically this is my third decoration island, but I don't really count it. And then we also have the next decoration on the second one, which I threw a bunch of more stuff onto. So yeah, there you go. And we also got a nice little butterfly theme with some pretty cool dragons on it. Mostly ghostly dragons, as you can tell. There's a few cool ghostly dragons on here. So that's pretty awesome. We also got a nice harvest theme. This is another island I'm very proud of its design. We have a bunch of surface dragons. So that's pretty cool. We got the legendary Matt Trainer Dragonvale Dragon. Matt Trainer Dragonvale Dragon. If you don't know, Matt Trainer Dragonvale is the artist on the channel. So if you have not checked out Matt Trainer Dragonvale, I do recommend you check him out. Okay. Anyways, shouts to Matt. We also have a nice little island theme over here. This is Apocalypse theme. I don't really do anything much with this island. I just throw dragons on here, call it a day. But there is something I do when like new levels come out. So there's a few ways to level up fast in the game. There's like by leveling up your dragons, which is the best way. And there's another way called the volcano technique, which is this is the island's for. I literally do this. I get double XP, then I sell this island, I buy this island, and that way I can just keep doing this and it gives me XP. So usually it gives me 5 million XP, but when you click double XP on it, it will give you 10 million XP, which is this is one of the best ways of getting XP in the game. Okay, that's pretty awesome. So we did cover the whole park. If I missed anything, I don't think I missed anything. The only thing I missed is the Galaxy Islands, which I'll show you real quick. I'm not going to go over too much about them. Just got some cool Galaxy Dragons, such as these ones right here. And I also have some other extra of the same kind, but they're like twins, so I place the twins in their own habitats to organize them. So yeah, but that is my main park. That is pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys think of that. That is pretty cool. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because I will need a screenshot for later for the thumbnail. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. Okay, now that I've shown you my normal park, we are going to start heading into the Rift. And my Rift is pretty awesome, so that's what we're going to do next. So our Rift is doing pretty good. We have all the good dragons in here. I'm going to zoom on out and see what I've been doing. That crashed. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to reload that. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So my game crashed to this thing where it crashes after a certain amount of time, which I'm not too worried about. But anyways, back to the Rift. Like I was saying, we got a few things in the Rift, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to show you the whole Rift now. Here we go. So I feel pretty confident about this. I am almost done clearing out the Rift, so that will be done soon. I don't know when that video will be coming out for clearing out the Rift. I want to have it done sooner than later. The problem is I did ask you guys in the community if you wanted to see a video where I spent 500,000 crystals on Egg Mysteries, because I did one on spending 3,000, not 3,000, 300,000. That video did really good. I asked you guys for like 20 likes. You guys like went beyond that, went 100 likes. So now I actually have to do the 500,000 one. So that'll be coming out soon. I actually have right now almost near 250. So that's pretty cool. So that'll be coming soon. And we got a few cool dragons on here. Nothing really that interesting. Just a few epics, a few of the normal dragons. And we also have the Trait Tower. I'm going to call it that because its name is a little bit hard to pronounce. We also have the Hibernation Cave, of course, and we have the Breeding Cave. You can't really upgrade this at this time, but if you could upgrade the Breeding Cave, that would be awesome. Most being they released a legendary dragon for the Rift. I don't know if they're ever going to do that now. So that is pretty awesome. Besides that, though, the only thing I can show you guys is that what the items I have. I have every decoration in the game, so you guys seen that. I have every island in the game and one of each theme, so I have one of everything in the game, so that's pretty cool. And I have every island, so that's awesome. And I also have every habitat in total. Yeah, no, actually I'm missing like one more habitat to collect, which I'm not too worried about that. I can save that extra habitat just to need it for anything. But if I didn't need to collect it, I would. I could probably collect it right now if I wanted to. And we also have every in-game item in the game. There is one in-game item I am missing. I was going to use my wish on it. The problem with that is I did not want to wish for it because the island I needed, the 28th island, cost 40 million. I don't know, 40 billion gold or something like that. So I just used my wish on that. The only in-game item, if you're wondering, that I'm missing is the legendary, not legendary, the special treat farm. It's basically the normal treat farm, like this one right here. I'll show you. It's basically this treat farm, but instead of having like the stones, it like gray stones, it had gold stones. So I don't have it, but I do want to get it for my collection because that's the only in-game I'm missing. And as you can tell, I have pretty much almost everything in the game. So the only thing I work on are dragons and also pedestals, and that's really about it. But if you did enjoy the park tour for 2020 for the first month, let me know by smashing that like button. And if you want to see anything in my park in the future, let me know in the comments. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed my park tour. I'll see you guys next time. G-Man out. And thank you to all the members for supporting the channel. I cannot thank you guys enough, so thank you guys again for your amazing support. You guys are the best.